All right, a very wonderful and beautiful good morning to you, beautiful listeners of Badegi Radio 90.1 FM, the People's Station. Yes, it's a sweet Wednesday, the middle of the week, the 11th day in the month of February 2026, and 3 days to the day of Valentine for those who are celebrating Valentine. Yes, 3 days to the day. And right about now, studio time check is 7:35 this beautiful morning, and it is time for that your wonderful and favorite breakfast show, that is the global review and issues in the news. My name is Sani Abdullah Ible OG, aka Captain Dogo, and I would be your rider on the program this morning. And I already have Mr. Apaya with me in the studio this morning. Good morning this morning, Mr. Apaya.
Good morning, Billy. Good morning, beautiful listeners out there. Thank you for always staying right here with us.
All right. All right. So real quick, water board. You people have tried a bit. I think some areas got water yesterday, and please, we will still call on the water board to try, and reticulate other areas. Mr. Paya, how lights for Nigeria yesterday?
Lights, well, as usual, they only give you light in the night. The daytime they will send you to Abuja.
Okay.
You don't have money, you don't pay.
So,
and I think it has reduced yesterday compared to the day before yesterday. So we still going to call on Niger State government, because the thing now is has to do with governments. Government have to come into this issue. Let's just understand our stance. Since everybody is grabbing its own, this is what we have, and we cannot be punishing us with the blessings God have endowed us with. Niger State have fall downs. We have said this. We will keep on emphasizing and echoing on this.
Yes.
You can't just be insulting us. All the value chain, the GenCon, the transmission company of Nigeria, the discourse, and particularly when we come back, then we'll come back to our own, which is AEDC. That is where we belong.
Exactly.
So whatever way you want to do it to make sure Niger State is having 24 hours light 247, you should do this in Niger Delta or any other part of the country. Why should our simplicity be taken for granted?
Yeah.
And when it comes to politics, it is here that you start people running. Yesterday, don't you see Atiku was here, Makinde was here.
Exactly.
After getting the power, what do you do? Our own will help you to get power, and the next thing you do is start insulting us with that power. I think it is time we call a spade a spade.
It is. It is a time to call a spade a spade. And yesterday, like you said, the former vice president of Nigeria, Atiku Abubakar, was in the town to come see, together with Sheyi Makinde, to come see the IBB uphill of Mina. And some people have been speculating already, because saying vice Atiku coming with Makinde, Atiku was of the PDP, but is no longer in the PDP, and Makinde is a staunch PDP member currently. What do you make of that combination coming to see the general?
Well, from the report, they say Atiku arrived at the residence at about 10 minutes, some minutes past 1, and they went into closed door meeting, and Makinde joined at about 10 minutes past 2.
Okay.
They had a separate meeting and joint meeting. So nobody can disclose yet, but it is the time is politics. 2027 is at hand. It's already knocking on the door. The permutation has begun. So definitely you start seeing people trooping into Mina. Like I said before, I don't understand how we will help you people to power. At the end of the day, we get nothing out of it. Both APC, PDP, whatever, what have we benefited Niger State with two powers and another natural power, which is the dams, IBB and Absalam. Yes. They have done a lot to democracy in Nigeria. So why is it that Niger State is left behind in terms of the dividend of democracy? I think this one again, we have to escalate this question to our leaders. Those people who have been governing us. Why is it that don't you have the capacity to amplify your voice very loudly? If you don't, employ people. There are people who can help you do that. We can't be feeding Abuja. We have done a lot to Abuja.
Yeah.
The almost 70% of the land Abuja is enjoying today came from Niger State. You are now enjoying the national grid, power that is being fed to the national grid. Yet when it comes to politicizing, you come here for to anoint you. After that, we have been left with nothing. Our roads go See, I was watching one documentary.
Yeah.
They said these trailers. They said in the whole of Nigeria, the states that anytime they say you are going to Niger State, as if you are being handed down your death warrant, because you are going to see hell. It's only in Niger State that they feel they are going to mostly they more or less going to hell because of the deplorable condition of the roads in Niger State, and yet our closeness with Abuja have not added anything. Our great leaders who are mentoring, who are supporting, or don't even respect them to say, okay, must they tell you that you have to fix our roads? And again, we have the highest number of federal roads in the country. All these ones. And Niger State is an agrarian state that if the federal government know what it's doing, they will center their metaphysics on Niger State when it comes to agriculture, when it comes to food supply, food production. But nothing is happening. But nothing is happening. Or is this because you don't have leaders who will actually tell the government what to do? So we are using this medium to call on the former governor. So we are using this medium to call on the former governor. You need to, have a paradigm shift, change your direction, change your style of, running government. Nigerians are crying. No Nigerians are crying, but our own is the cry is our own is more because of what we are contributing and getting nothing out of it.
Exactly. And we need to complain at the end of the day. We need to ask questions of the government.
Yes.
So real quick, still yesterday we had after the whole brouhaha in Abuja, the Senate came into the meeting and they adopted a motion on the electronic whether to transfer or to transmit the result. Now, what the senator was saying is that yes, they agreed for electronic transmission, but there was a clause. There was a clause that where there is no network, then the normal, the former law will be fought back to, that is, will be transferred to the INEC, and INEC to do whatever they want to do with it. That is manual this thing. Now, it is saying now you are adopting both the electronic and the manual. And Nigerians are saying no. We want full-time electronic transmission. But you are still insisting for, I don't know, whatever reason, while the Senate is insisting on this manual transmission. And everybody have brought out different solutions to this issue of network. Baba even talked about the issue of Turaya, the former satellite phones. You can be used. We have a whole lot of pocket MiFis now, pocket router, not this big one. You don't need the big router. You need just a small router in your pocket to do this thing. And I believe where there is a will, there is always a way, Mr. Apaya. Somebody was even telling me yesterday, what about hackers? I told him, if you're talking about hackers, you have one of the best brains, some of the best brains when it comes to internet and internet connectivity in the world, in this country.
Okay, if you talk about hackers, what about ballot box snatchers? That one is not a threat.
It's not a threat.
Baba have always talked about, aside from Turaya, he talked about Starlinks. And yesterday I see Natasha was equally, saying the same thing. I say, wow. She's saying that you can employ the services of Starlink. See, let me tell you, if they did not do that, they have to create a kind of lacuna in the process in order to have a leeway. If they make it seamless, most of them will not come back. Most of the National Assembly. And even the power, the APC would have going to have a great loss when we go to the election. So they have to make sure that they bring a kind of gap into the system so that they can be taken advantage. In the last election, what spoiled whole thing in the court was that INEC was not mandated. INEC has the liberty to choose which platform, which medium they will use. They have variety of platforms, so the one to rely on is their own discretion. So in this one now, Nigeria say no, don't give INEC discretion. Let the constitution take its place. Make it one direction, a direction that everybody will looking out to. Okay, as you are transmitting the results electronically. It means you require the services of internet.
Exactly.
And if you are doing that, it's not going to be monopolistic in nature. The monopoly will be broken. Every other person who have the link and have access to network data, you can log in to be following the results as they are transmitting, as they are moving on air from polling unit to the central server. Every other person who have answered, who has network, who has the link will be following, and it becomes somehow difficult for the election riggers to rig their way out.
Exactly.
So, and that is what they're afraid of, and this is the more reason why they brought you two options. And I think yesterday, even when he was granting interview to pressmen after his meeting with our own General Babangida here, he said the two ways, two-way traffic of sending result is a deliberate attempt to cause confusion, because it's going to create confusion the more
yeah.
you are going to transfer and you're going to transmit. You're going to transmit and you're going to have manual. So all these are ways through which you can manipulate things. When you have 1,000 for instance vote in a polling unit, or you have 500, all you need to do is out 0 to change the whole figure.
Exactly.
Not minding the fact that, okay, in a polling unit, the highest number in a polling unit, the maximum I think should be 500, right?
Yeah, 0.
Except if there is any adjustment. So now it's supposed to be 500, and you be surprised a polling unit will just go and add 0 to make it 5,000.
5,000, yes.
And nobody, the debate now will be shifted now, and it will be counted as 5,000.
Exactly.
When it's supposed to be 500, that is the highest. So that is how they are trying to bring this gimmick. But I think the civil society organization and many other critical stakeholders in the country who are proponent of transmission of result electronically will not relent. As they have so promised, they will continue to push until the federal government or the National Assembly agree to transmit election result electronically. And if we do that, like what somebody is saying, that okay, I think Baba is calling. Let's see. Let's have this on.
Yes, exactly. See, Baba.
Hello. Hello.
Good
morning, sir.
Go forward, bring backward. RAF, all gimmicks. When the people stand their ground, you cannot rig.
That's true.
When the people stand their ground, you can never rig. Go back to 1983 election. Look at what happened in Ondo between Moborio and the rest of them. And then look at what happened during 1965 election in Western Nigeria. And then look at the struggle between NEPO and the APC in Northern Nigeria. You see, you cannot continue to deceive people, you cannot manipulate when the people get enlightened. But when the people are ready to sell their soul for 2,000, when the people are ready to sell for Talia one packet of spaghetti, no matter the system you put in place, those who wants to buy their power will still succeed in buying it. You understand what I mean?
Yes.
You have to look at it carefully, but at least we are getting somewhere. The whole thing now is an enlightenment. People are more enlightened. But those that have been driven away from their land by bandits, do you think they are going to come out to say that they are voting? Do they have the mind to vote? To vote for who? Those who saw their children, those who saw their fathers, mothers raped, slaughtered, burnt, will they vote? And if they vote and you say their vote is for somebody else, will they accept? Let's wait and see, but there's still more crisis in the air. It's not over.
It's not over.
It's not over. This is just the beginning of something big.
And
we have to be very careful. We have to be very careful. The institution of INEC is in trouble already. Because the chairman has a case of purported letter he wrote to America. And some sections are saying they don't agree with him because he wrote that letter is no more neutral. That whatever election he conducted, they don't accept. That's a serious matter. But apparently, I don't. Some people, anyway, let me not say it, but I will say it. I never see election of 2027 yet. There may not be election.
Why?
Because the morality and the honor of standing up to accept the will of the people, I don't see it in this government. Tinubu has to accept the will of the people. And then accepting the will of the people, if there is a confirmed incompetency or confirmed unacceptability of a character of a person in government, and it's proven, then you tell that person, sorry, I like you, but the system cannot work with you. I look at it now. The chairman of INEC have a problem, wrote a petition on behalf of some people on religious basis. Can he be neutral?
No. It's already
So
partial.
So who will tell him that, oh guy, you have to go? In America, he has to go.
Yes.
In England, he has to go. But here is about who will make me win. And then will there be election? When some people are now saying that whatever election you conduct, we disagree. And if the Labour said whatever is done within the process, we disagree. And already Americans are coming in.
Oh, they are already in.
Then they're already in. And they will continue to come in. Massive globe masters come in with equipment. Do you know the implication of that? You cannot come with a globe master, large transporter that can transport a battalion with their tanks and their own requirement coming in to land, and you think it's only 200 people.
They said 200 boots will be on the ground.
So the way they are coming, battalions of Americans are coming into Nigeria. That 200 boots on the ground is just a lie. It's just a ruse. Even Achilles C-130 coming in with equipment, will it be for 200 people?
Where?
Okay, let's just pray for this country.
Yes, sir.
But I pity all of us.
But Baba, I think we can save ourselves the pain of prayers by doing the right thing. This thing you just say now is easier said than done. Now you just say that okay, INEC boss, I like you. But for the fact that there is questionable things on your head, I will have to just let you go. Bring in somebody who is neutral, even if it's going to be Christian. There are so many Christians who actually are neutral in what they do. They are apolitical and they are not religion by God. So you can fish out any of them if you want a Christian.
Let me ask you.
Yes, sir.
When Babangida was conducting his option A4, conducting the little to the left, the little to the right, from Emmawa to the all other people, did you see them appointing their own townsman as an INEC chairman?
No.
So, I leave the rest to you. I reserve my comment.
So she can reserve your comment.
Baba, when are you coming through? Baba, don't go.
Hey, don't go.
But Mr. Paya, though, my own question now is, they've passed bets with a bet. With a bet.
Yeah.
Now, do you think Nigerians can go home now? Or people need to still ask for the same one thing that they are asking for, electronic transmission or nothing else?
Why in the first place should you pass electoral act with caveats? Why should you add Nigerians are yearning? They are calling, and this thing they are calling is not for only Nigerians. The call is for everybody, including them in the National Assembly.
Yes.
You are representing us, but you want to be just. You want to be fair. We have provided alternative for you. Ordinarily, in a serious matters like this, there should be a public hearing.
Exactly.
So that at the end of the day, it is the decision of Nigerians that will be taken into cognizance and it becomes a law. So that when the law starts its work, nobody have a cause to complain because it was a collective idea that make it what it is today. So it is binding on any other person. But you are now bringing a law with caveat, with conditions, with warning. They are warning Nigerians that in the event that the network fails in a particular location, then there's going to be manual voting. Okay, we this is Nigeria. This is not the first time we've witnessed elections. There is no type of election we have not witnessed, unless the one that's going to come from the heaven. Now, Baba yesterday talk about this thing. There is no magic from what is look from the ambience. No magic APC will do and win Kano. The APC can do win magic and win Niger State upon all the cries that we have not gotten anything from federal government. Because if you look at the political sagacity of the good people of Kano and Niger State, they are uncomparable. The political awareness, they are uncomparable. So
Exactly.
no any magic from what is obtainable on ground. From now to election, there's no magic APC we will do and with Kano. That is one. Okay, now this we know that Kano have the largest vote in this country. Forget about the Lagos have more number of registered voters than Kano. You have more registered voter that comes for out turn out for election in Kano than in any other person in the, anywhere place in the country. Now, if that is the case, and you said where the system fails, can't we get somebody to go and crash the system in Kano so that you cannot disenfranchise them? Okay, you ask them to vote. They will do the voting manually when it's supposed to be transmitted. I mean, do the voting at the collation manually when it's supposed to be transmitted live, so that any other person anywhere in the world can see it.
Can see, yeah.
So it is a gimmick. You can deploy people, computer hackers, to crash the system, so that you now complain, rely on the fact that the system has failed, and the Electoral Act has empowered INEC to manually transmit, collect the result manually and announce it because of the failed system. So I think this one is another gimmick. Nigeria need to educate themselves, chew and digest it, and say no to it.
So in essence, it is a no win for Nigerians.
No win.
No win for
See,
Nigerians.
if the system fail, we all use mobile phones. We have other platform where we use computer. Even in the bank, when you go to bank, you want to do, no matter how high the transaction is, even if it is the president that is the bank, you want to make transaction, you have to be electronically, right?
Exactly.
You will wait. Everybody will wait in the bank until the network, is restored.
Comes back, yeah.
So we wait. Let it transmit electronically.
Yes.
If the system fail, everybody waits
Till the
till the system,
comes
you
back
know,
up.
it's restored. That's only best way.
Do you know why I was laughing? Yesterday, I was reading a post from Reno Omokri attacking Peter Obi over his involvement in the
protest yesterday.
So he was telling Peter Obi that your bank doesn't have network every time to send them. How do you now want us to have networks in the villages? I just saw the
How are you who speak from both sides of his mouth?
You know?
One moment you are videoing. You went to even the university where the president claimed he have had his degree.
Yes.
You went there and got all your evidence and broadcast it to the world that the president is not he has not gone to university, is a drug baron, is this, is that, only for you to come and leak all your vomit, and now you are being appointed as
an ambassador.
I hope they post him to United States of America, where that's I think it's 2 years, right?
Yes.
They should post him 2 years so that you can go there and be, let's see, an ambassador who was lambasting, accusing the president of all these crimes.
He has come out back to say that was in the old former before he was enlightened, because Showore took those particular videos
As
to the court as evidence.
That's the only evidence he never did.
He presented in the court, but he said he has already apologized to the president and he has already taken back his words during that time. That was what Reno Omokri
You can
actually said.
only do that miss in Nigerian court with Nigerians.
Exactly.
You don't dare go to yes and make that kind of fallacious and unwarranted statement. Who will look at you?
Nobody.
Those evidence are what is going to be used against you.
Very much. All right, real quick, let's take it back to Kwara State, as the DSS warns of another possible Kwara attack as OPC declares emergency. Yes. Says that the Department of State Service, Kwara State Command, has issued a security alert to the Kwara State Police Command, warning of a possible attack on the Gbabe community in Baruten local government area. The alert comes days after a deadly assault on the Woro community in Kayama local government area, which left scores of residents dead. It says that reports indicate possible threats of attack by armed group on Gbabe community, Gwanara district, Baruten local government area of Kwara State, as this stemmed from the buildup of armed men suspected to be Mahmuda elements around Kiyoru settlement, even as the villagers have expressed hostility towards the element. The letter read. So the villagers are now trying to protect themselves, sort of. It further highlighted the history of violent activities by armed groups operating around the Kainji Lake National Park, and stressed the need for heightened vigilance in communities within the corridor. In view of the antecedents of armed groups around Kainji Lake National Park, there is need to place necessary security measures to forestall any untoward development, the DSS added. He said, respectfully forwarded for your attention and necessary action. Please, it's concluded.
That's the highest the DSS can do. Gather the report, security information gathering, call it right, and they have escalated to the appropriate authority for their onward action. Unfortunately, the federal government, with all due respect, treating this issue of insecurity with kid gloves, most importantly in the northern region. And I'm telling you, I don't like the idea of this government, the way they do things. They don't take this serious. Most important, this issue of security. Baba is calling back again. Let's hear him. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Baba. Right, Baba.
DSS just wake up. They just wake up.
They say it's better less than never.
At least, Baba.
No. Oh God, they're supposed to keep quiet. They're supposed to keep quiet and act. You keep quiet and act. You keep quiet and act.
But if I may say something,
No. It's politics. It's politics. When the Waro people got a letter and they transmit the letter to Ilori, what happened? What did they do? Nothing. When they were there killing people for over how many hours? Who reacted?
Nobody.
There must have been phone calls to Ilori. What did they do? There is Sobi barracks, a military armor barracks in Sobi.
Yes.
How many kilometers is Waro to Sobi? How many kilometers? Is it up to 50 or 60 kilometers or 100?
Not up to 100. Not up to 100. I think you are 60.
What do they do? Then you now come and tell me there is a security. When you couldn't even interpret the explosion near the dam as a sleeper cell of Al Qaeda, you say it's an accident, mineral minus a plastic bomb exploding. But boy, let them shut up. They should keep their security report to themselves. Don't announce security risk. Take action. Mobilize. Look how the Colombian police dealt with the cocaine grandmasters. They should go to Colombia. They should go to Sri Lanka. How did the Sri Lanka fought Tamil tigers? They should go and learn how to face terrorism. They should go to Somalia. They should go to Ethiopia. How did Ethiopia face that? They should go to Kenya. How did the Kenya contain Al-Shabaab? You cannot just sit down on your desk, wear your suit, concoct a report. They're only good in political policing. It's good to carry Malemi, isn't it? Accuse him of one crime. But you cannot confront the criminals in the bush. Oh boy, please, let them keep quiet. They shouldn't say, Pim, bye-bye.
Okay.
All right.
These are classified information. But the way I was looking at the issue, sometimes, it's one thing for the DSS to escalate information to the government, and it's another thing for them to carry out the action. Their own is to gather report and do other thing. But again, like Baba said, they are flexing their muscles on Malemi. That issue of Malemi is actually exposed some of their weaknesses because. You have a terrible issue in the country, which is insecurity that is ravaging the country. There is no any region of the country that is not faced with insecurity today in this country, particularly the northern region. And the way you are looking at the thing, if you did not take a deliberate action to deal with it, it will consume the whole country. We don't pray so, but they know better than us because it is they are professionals in gathering reports. They knew that the way things are going on in this country is very, very unpalatable.
It is.
But you cannot just reduce yourself to political winch hot dogs. Following somebody, take him to court and forget about it. Then let the government, the attorney general is there to carry over, take over the case. Once you have identified some of those things you say that is terrorist in nature, then you've taken to court, hand it over to the government, let the government do litigation, then hands off and face other insecurity challenges that are in the country.
All right. Also, yesterday, I think we had the Minister of FCT and
Fubara.
going into a closed door meeting with elders of the state, and we saw them coming out again yesterday. Fubara referring to Wike as
Yes,
my
it's
Oga.
They said they had a meeting with the president.
Yes, they had a meeting with the president, and also Wike came out to say the president has, come in to wade into the matter again. I think this is the third time or so that the president is coming in to wade into that particular issue right there. So right about now, it's saying we have this one from River State, which says the Fubara may submit commissioners list following Aso Villa talks right there. All right. All right, our listeners, away from that, let's get to some more stories still on the headlines. As we have this one from the Daily Trust newspaper saying, NIMET predicts early rainfall, urges delay in farming. With a little bit insight into that story, saying the Nigerian Meteorological Agency, NIMET, has predicted early rainfalls in Kano, Niger, Rivers, and 12 other states of the Federation. The minister said, although there has been early rain in some parts of the countries, such as Lagos, Rivers, and Bayelsa states, among others, the actual rainy season is yet to begin, stressing that extreme weather is expected within March and May this year. Now, Mr. Apaya, I was hearing some rumors that there was rainfall in some part of Lapai. Just, I think, day before yesterday, sometimes.
Yes, I think the day we had a very, terrible weather here. They say it rained in Lafayette.
And again, so real quick, with this one, I think we need to talk about the issue of climatic change that is actually happening in and around the country right about now, because you can see the Harmattan season was not even there this year. We didn't have Harmattan at all. And the weather, I think yesterday we were talking about the weather that it was looking at.
I think it's somehow cloudy.
Cloudy, sort of, and we were thinking. Now, we cannot overemphasize the importance of trees in our ecosystem.
Yes.
We cannot overemphasize the importance of trees. And again, Mr. Apaya, what busts my head a lot is the use. People need to understand that gas is actually cheaper than charcoal and firewood. A whole lot of people don't know this, Mr. Apaya.
They don't.
Plenty of people don't know this. And the gas that you are going to use to cook is faster, less stressful, and cleaner.
And even in terms of environmental pollution, it's a little bit not so hazardous.
Yes. So people need to, and again, falling of trees. Because majority of this charcoal is from falling off trees. Every charcoal self is from falling off trees. The firewood you are using is from falling off trees that has been there for over 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, and somebody will just come from nowhere and start cutting them down. Baba. Good morning this morning, Baba. Wallahi Baba ya kubela jinfa.
Ko kama kai meeting ka san zan ga shugaban kasa ya reduce kan shi have reduce yourself to meeting. Always you do have I think they have meeting with Wike and Fubara with the president almost more than 3 times. Na ta ku kama kai meeting ne.
Closed door meeting.
Closed door meeting.
Do you know one funny thing? A president should not reduce himself
Honestly.
to roadside vulcanizer.
Honestly.
Do you agree with me? Do you agree with me? The president is the president commander-in-chief. He's not a roadside vulcanizer. Look at the PDP secretariat. They are working for Wike to open it. Wike owns the PDP. Okay? Is that politics? Is that okay? in a civilized environment.
Not at all.
Nigeria has been turned to banana republic.
Honestly.
Uh-huh. So if the president decided to have breakfast every day with Wuke,
Certainly scored, eh?
Wuke now is the president. Yes.
De facto, Coco.
Is he not in charge of federal capital?
Is this more? The MPD.
Is he not in charge of federal
Several
capital?
in his interview.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I shut up.
Say Baba.
The judges went begging for land or begging for already built houses.
Gift.
Don't you understand? He left his job in Abuja, went to cause chaos
In Rivers.
The APC that's supposed to defend Wike,
Fubara.
I tell now that Wike is still the godfather of politics,
in Rivers
but
State.
he's a PDP person. They locked the PDP office, waiting till Wike allow Oga. The day this shenanigan will scatter. I pity them. The day all this charade will terminate. It won't be good. I'm not going to say much. The day this rubbish will terminate. It won't be good. It will be the darkest part of Nigerian history. People are watching. The boys are watching. Young boys are watching this rubbish. Hey, minister, do your ministerial job. Even as a minister, you have so much wahala in the federal capital. Abuja is smelling. Abuja is stinking. Refuse uncollected, no water. The municipal administrations is tattered.
And he's busy confiscating people's land.
And you are busy confiscating people's land, say this northern generals, this government, that government. Okay, wahala deal. Anyway, Tinubu decided to be Wike's houseboy. That is his own choice. But they never voted for him to do this. Was Tinubu voted for?
No.
To be doing what he's doing?
Not.
Do you see power be managed by him?
Not really.
Do it that can sit back and say, I'm in charge? And if you are in charge, what are you doing about the security problem we are facing? You don't understand. We are not ready. We are not ready. In a normal climb, those things happening around Woro and all should not happen.
At all.
By now, a lot of they will be combing that bush. By now, they will just put a lot of forces will be dropped in that area. By now, they have put a listening post in that area, listening to all the telecom conversations and walkie-talkie conversations. They will be scanning all the channels. Do you know scanning a channel? A radio automatically scanning for any channel where conversation is taking place. Now, but it could have got about 10, 20 language experts that will be able to interpret whatever they are saying. Create a listening post, interpret the listening content, and then be able to have a special force. What you need is special force, countermeasure, something like a SWAT.
Not plenty.
Something like the Green Berets. You know the Green Berets? Or is it Red Berets or Green Berets? Something like special the Delta Force. You know the Delta Force?
Delta Force.
That's why you need a special force mobilized. The special force with helicopter gunships, with armored vehicles, with machine gun mounted motorcycles, armored, protected. Okay, when you sit down, they allow. Oh God, what is happening in Sokoto and Kebbi? Do you think it's something to are they even reporting all of it?
They are not. Many
Very
of these they
underreported.
have been underreported.
Look at what happened in Nisa last few days. Somebody was kidnapped, not fed, no water. They said they should not give them water. The day they released them, he saw a pool of water. He fell into the pool and began to drink and die. Yes.
And you see the case of that woman that was being hit
By a rifle.
on her face. That's the high level of humiliation.
So, you are humiliating them. You are beating them up. And nobody is doing anything. Nobody is saying anything.
Do you think the president is even looking towards that direction?
Was the president aware of that?
Not even to that direction. If
He said
otherwise,
he's not on social media. He doesn't look at social media.
and so you only have social media as means of communication.
And then Onano guy is not also in charge of social media. Everybody there are not in charge. It's operation take your own and buy land in abroad. All their families are already abroad. so that when Nigeria explode, they're already gone.
But I'm just looking at this situation. There's more likely a situation where probably there is a flooding in a community. Everybody is running out, and you are busy sleeping. You don't know until just wake up and see that your house is almost getting submerged.
It's worse than that.
It's worse than that.
No, it's worse than that.
Because if your house is submerged,
no, it's worse than that. You have all the governors about that also in APC. You have the majority in the Senate. You have the majority in the reps. You have self-appointed combatant who will bring you back by force.
And you have
and so why are you worried about even transmitting the result?
And you have judges who will stand on your mandate.
The judges who are standing on your mandate. Then why are you bothered? And you must be bothered. The world is looking back on you. If you know the total registered number of the voters in a polling unit. If you do more than the registered number, it's automatically nullified. Yes, and if you mutilate the result sheet, the other parties are there. The agent of and let they sell their soul. And when somebody wants to stand his ground as opposition, I'm speaking from experience, they will not take. 1983, MPN was offering NPP money, they refused to take. That polling unit, the agent of NPP were refusing to collect from MPN, and they will tell you have come, live here, go, don't come near us. I saw it with my Korokoro in 1983. All these boys running around now, shouting slogans. Where were they in 1983? Were they born? When they do wet hair in 1964-65 in the Western region, are their fathers born? Time will come when an individual will say no. They will say no, but it's gradual. It doesn't happen in a day. Changes don't come as if it's a lightning bolt. But it's here. Sekai, Sekai, Abamunamu, but Abani Nawa, Sekai. Ambu the porter Namaka, Abamunamu, Nimaza Jamaka, Barufe Bakuma.
Canada, do you have the codes and credentials that will, qualify you to apply in that portal?
Maka sun na so in zuwa maka portal or no portal sai na je maka.
Amma dai wannan da ka bude
da bari ga maka idan na ce portal dina a sa sunana a Nigeria yau akwai mai sa sunana. Between the next 1 hour ina ciki. What do you mean?
To wannan this particular one
wannan da aka bude idan na so in shiga da kai da mu duka mu ce ba da gire do go back to Saudi akwai mai biya without even raising his face to say sai ya ce kun shikenan kun kare ba Allah ne ke yi apaya kana gani na because I'm managing myself here you think I'm poor
Allah ke yi
don an bude bota kuma sai kai a faya tun 1980 nake zuwa haji. How old are you in 1980? You are still wearing your panties. Tun maka na kauye muke zuwa haji sai yanzu da maka ya zama tourist headquarters, not a religion. While the hotels have gathered around, when the expensive hotels have circled the Kaaba. All the poor people that are around Mecca were driven out of the town and they built the Shah Mansur, all these places, Togongida, all these places, Tundubawi, they are all built up as now hotels. Baka gane ba? The whole structure of Mecca has changed to Las Vegas. Ko baka fahimta ba? To Rivera, Mecca now is a Rivera. 5-star hotels. You get money, come. If you don't get money, go away. Otherwise, when is Echemaka, Rivera, when is Echemaka, anybody who don't register now, Hajj that is coming next 5-6 months, anybody who don't register now is not on the list. He will not come in. Bayan Allah ya kira mutane.
Allah ke kira, maka Allah ke kira.
Bayan Allah ya kira mutane, kai ka zo kai wai kana da gwamnati na Yahudawa. Yahudawa ne da Turawa, Yahudu wanda Nasara su suke mallakan Saudi Arabia. Trump suke da maka mana haka ne mana me yasa addini ya zama wai addini ya zama ai ma last speaker kada a bude shi a karatun abun azumi a yi hatara ba ga rules din da shi yaron dan sarki ya kawo ba wanda ya ce a je a yi disco a yi rawa a yi karuwan duniya su taru a riya da a yi dambe
mata masu damar tuke moto
ba wannan ba ma mace ta tuke moto ba problem ba ne amma a zo riya da a zo a yi dambe a zo riya da a zo a yi disco a zo riya da a zo a yi rawa tsirara haba ba annabi bai bar mana wannan hukunci ba da zai wuce so in ka duba zamani ne kuma zamani na zuwa da characteristics din shi kuma shi yasa a gwamnatance we are in trouble because we are not prioritizing what is important. Are we prioritizing agriculture? You are hungry, bring in more food. A career, yes.
Career farmers now.
A career farmers. You are not giving them tools of production. Ina kayan gona, ina kayan noma, ina tractoci, ina fertilizer, ina taki.
Baba, can they even go to the farm?
They have to go to the farm.
Baba,
we have to get rid of the bandits. We have to get them out. Kasan wani abu time zai zo kasan ga zai rikice zai zama yakin basasa don wannan da aka kashe mishi mata kashe mishi yaya aka kashe mishi komai sa'annan kuma kamar aka tsina wanda ya kashe ka wanda ya sace maka mata ka zo kasuwa ka sha fura gashi na shi ma ya zo shan fura da bindiga wallahi sai rungume shi da bindiga shi zan rungume shi mu fara kokawa kuma ina da dan wuka na sai barke shi ni ma yi shahada ba kuna bakin wake ba ne kai mai bindiga mai na da tsoro
ai sai motal bin ai
to amma kawai saboda mun riga mun surrender an riga an surrender da mu an sai da mu ina suka samu bindigogin waye ba su a Nijar suka siyo bindigogin Gaddafi ne waye ba su sannan people can go and sleep an kashe mutum 200 an yanka su kamar yanka rago an yanka kasuwan daji mutum wajen 50 an ji an yanka wajen woro mutum 200 ba wanda ya shugaban kasa ma ba wanda ya je wajen ba wanda ya je samu mutanen ba wanda ya damu it's normal.
And that is why I'm scared with this country. You know, even
scared of what?
The protest yesterday, you understand, is on political ground. Nobody can protest for the life.
I slowly ne. Da kadan ne. Degi gulwelo sama. Ya baya ije. It doesn't look. This type of situation doesn't erupt like a volcano. Even volcanoes don't erupt suddenly. It will be building up. It can't work. You cannot use insecurity to say no election. Then there must be caretaker government. If you are cooking insecurity so that there won't be election, then there will be caretaker government. When Jonathan postponed the election, did they fight forward and collect back all the land in Borno? And then organize the election? They postponed it and fought and cleared the bandits. Boko Haram, for that matter. It's not bandits. These are Boko Haram. The bandits are known. Their families are known. Their locations are known. Apaya, where is the fear of God that waɗannan mutane na shugabantansu, I'm their leader and they're under my watch and they're under your watch, all this rubbish, all these terrible things. Okay, see Ali Party yesterday. He said that they're giving 36 million naira out of 200 and something billion
naira. So definitely you have your health system collapse. It's going to collapse.
That has collapsed.
And even yesterday, aside from that one, I see National Assembly on Daily Trust asking the Minister of Agriculture to come and account for missing tractors.
And from the university days from Belarus.
The tractor they brought
from Belarus.
They didn't see the tractor.
They don't see them.
It seems some
but
of them.
You know, tractor can fly.
And Google Afi carry tractors, Baba.
Have you ever heard in 1980 when they say bulldozer has flew away?
Don't become a bird.
Bulldozer.
Become a bird.
Grader. They flew.
This is wonderful.
I will not mention names.
So Baba do be today start the
In 1983, during the campaign of MPN, they were shouting, "Where is our bulldozer? Where is our grader?"
So farmers can equally, they can remember 1983.
Majority of those who remember those 1983, they are aged. So most of them are dead. And those that are alive cannot come out to say anything now.
But Baba, you are interrelating the incident to us now. I think we can still ask, since what this is
Those are few.
in 1983 and in 2026 now,
But
going to why is our tractor? So, and they went to polling unit and collected from the polling unit.
Oh boy.
Our legacy to some more headlines on the newspaper. As we have Dangote Refinery reduced petrol price from 7.99 to 774 naira per liter. As I think, yes, this.
But they say they will take him to court for reducing the price.
I
I saw it last night.
Nigeria is a very wonderful country.
So when I saw it, instead of giving myself hypertension, I passed the story.
Baba, I don't know what was happening. They imported theirs, reduced the price. So Dangote to look at it. Okay, is that the game? So he too slashed his own price.
But what is the pump price? It's still
But
about.
it's still a nice something.
No.
It's still a nice
So
something.
it's a still joke.
They're just playing game with Nigerians, honestly.
So what's going on, though? All right, away from that, more stories coming your way as Edo Assembly Council sitting over gunshot scare in complex.
So who should
Says that there was unease at the Edo State House of Assembly yesterday as the leadership cancelled its first sitting for the year owing to the discovery of pellets suspected to be gunshots in the chambers. A hole was in the roof of the chambers, while the items suspected to be pellets were found on the seat of the majority leader of the house.
excuse me. The pellets of it's a box. It's a back shot. Like a double barrel. Or single barrel. Is the same double barrel that Malami has that they are accusing of
Terrorism.
That is also terrorist act.
And it should be reported as such.
Yes, it should be reported as such. But though, why are they scared? Do they have their security and everything?
Which security? Have you seen where police they run?
Yeah.
You never see police they run.
Police they run.
You never see soldier they run.
What's supposed to protect me?
You never see where soldier run.
That would be
how many positions of the soldiers were overrun by Boko Haram in the last week? There is somebody even from Agay here that died.
Yes,
Don't you see it on Facebook? What are you doing that you allowed your outpost to be overrun, burn your vehicles, the armored set on fire? As they are coming, don't you plant landmines on their approach? Don't you have artillery pieces, shoulder fired pieces?
Yes, rapid action, this thing.
Are you sleeping? Or were you sabotaged? How many of them are there? Is it a platoon? Or is there up to 200? No military outpost should be less than 200 people.
Yes.
And then there should be up to 5 to 10 machine guns. Kai, that place too should have even chemical weapons. It's high time we deploy chemical weapons. Cyanide, yellow chemical weapons. Gas. Gas bombs. As Boko Haram come, shoot them with gas bombs. Wear your own mask. Poison everybody. Those who survive. Those who die, they die.
Collateral damage.
Let it be. Even like Chad, poison it. Poison the water.
But people are plenty on that route.
And then let it be plenty.
At the banks of the... But their villages and communities.
Move them out.
No, but Baba, what you are saying is a very serious this thing, Mr. Paya. Because Baba, we are facing a guerrilla warfare.
Excuse me, when they are killing people in Woro and they are approaching, they are afraid to come in. If you begin to shoot in tear gas, they will not know. It will be exploding. The smoke will fill the
There will be
town.
confusion and
There will
everything.
be confusion,
Yes.
and then the terrorists would like to melt away.
Yes.
You have already encircled the town. Anyone that comes, if you cannot shoot him and kill him right there, catch him. When you gather them, you begin to interrogate them. The sleeper cells of Al Qaeda are there. ISWAP are there. And Ansaru are based in Kogi now. There are people now. The SSS made a successful arrest.
Yes,
I show you.
Yes.
I send it to you.
Yes, of course. And he was making confession.
And he was making confession.
And the people didn't support him. You understand? His people, not what we're having here. Nobody is keeping quiet when things like that are happening. I think I love that.
Let's have it. Let's have it.
What are you loving?
I said, let's have it.
That's why I'm saying SSS should keep quiet. Show me the result. Don't alert me. Go underground.
All right.
When you put plastic.
From Kogi State, Okene local government. My name is Isa Yusuf. I'm from Kogi State, Okene local government. 32 years old. I'm married with 2 kids, 2 sons. Yeah, my education level is O level, and I'm a plumber by profession. I'm a member of Ansar terrorist group. I have carried on many operations since 2013. But I started going out on operation, I think early 2015. And the operation on Ikare Bank and the police division there is my first operation, followed by the Owo, the attack on Owo Bank and the 2 police stations there. So after that, I've carried on many operations that I can't even remember some. The Ebira version of the Ansar group operated mainly in the southern part of Nigeria. Yeah. And we have section by section. For instance, like the section which I head, we specialize in kidnapping only. And the section was formed recently. So while other sections carrying out public attack on banks and other public places and stations. The person that introduced me to the group was Abdurrahman. His name was Abdurrahman, but he's dead now. He's dead. So he preached to me, though it is a religion that we do, just like a normal salat that we observe. So he introduced me to the group, he preached to me, he told me the significance of the group, as in of our actions carrying out the attacks and other things. And our main purpose is to establish Sharia law in Nigeria. So while trying, and our aims of attacking banks and kidnapping was to fund the movement. So from that 2013 to 2015, whoever wants to join the group, we don't just accept people the way they come. So we give them time to observe them, if they are serious or if they are spies, and they undergo many training. The list of the training is the physical combat training. So I train in somewhere in the bush in Okene there for some numbers of days. We train how to fight physical combat with weapons and without weapon. Yeah, like I said, I was among the people that attacked Ikare in 2015 and Owo again in 2015. We did many operations in Osun State, Kene, different parts. I can't remember some of them. The section was created last year, and my first operation was on one man called Baba Petroleum in Edo State, Auchi, Jeto precisely. So we collected 70 million naira. The other one was one Lebanese man in Owo, Ondo State, collected 110 million. And the last one was in Abuja here, one Usman Dauda Abere, collected 200 million. I collect ransom in cash, in dollars, not in naira. So after that, I submit everything to Abu Baro, who happens to be the overall leader of Ansar. So there is no sharing formula. Though he do give us money just for compensation, not, and he decide how much to give us. There is no specific sharing formula that applies to it. There is no specific sharing formula that applies to it. Like I said earlier, the purpose of kidnapping or attacking banks is to fund the movement. Sponsor, like many people believe that we don't have sponsor. And the people we kidnap, it depends. At times we do kidnap people randomly, at times we have targets. So like the man we kidnapped in Abuja here, someone brought the work to us. Someone that knows him brought the work to us. So we normally, especially if we are kidnapping random people, we kidnap people that has escorts. So even without being told, we know that before so anybody can have escort, he must be a wealthy person. So we'll go after him. We are trained not to. So, and Nigerians are not practicing the law of Allah. Most of things that Allah make haram in Quran, they make it halal, they make it permissible. And some that Allah make permissible, they forbid it. So, I can't really say yes or no, because many operations are being carried out that I don't know. But like I said, the northern version of it, so they carry many operations that operated in the south, we are not aware, and they too, they are not aware of. Maybe they may be involved in any operation that are being carried out by the northern version of it, but we here, we don't associate with them. Presently, we are 5 in the group, but initially we are more than 5. And some people that are in my group before are not longer in my group now due to if they don't have what it takes, if they don't have that training, so I withdraw them and bring in other ones. So normally we rent house, we do rent house. We live like normal people, we live with the people, take advantages of the people even without their knowledge. So we are very friendly to people. There is no way I can live with you that you will not like me. It's part of my training to mix with people. So we rent house like normal people did, but only we know the purpose of the renting of the house. So at times I might keep victim in my house, even the landlord or the landlady might come around, we sit and discuss, play, till he or she left. He will never notice that I keep someone in the house. We target some, especially a new developing area. So if we can't find a new developing area, the house we must use must be alone in compound house. So we must not have a neighbor. So, and while renting the house, even the phone number that we use is purposely for that operation. So we used to bought a phone and a registered SIM card. Every information we are going to use there is fake, just purposely for that operation. And after the conclusion of the operation, we do away with all these things.
Well, No be small thing,
No,
but
it's smarting. This is
yes,
this is so what
it's scary.
scary.
It's Baba, it's scary because these are people that
What is scary?
Baba, this is somebody
What,
who you
what
will see
we
in
say
the streets.
sleeper cells. We say sleeper cells are living within the people. They are Meshai, they are Meshago, they are friendly,
That's why I say
they dash you
scary.
everything. It's a sleeper cell. How many times do we describe this event here?
Yeah.
Yes, many
times.
times. Many times.
That are sleeper cells. It's only somebody who is training counter terrorism that you know that if somebody is too good, too clean, too good, no visible job, coming and going, or coming in the night.
Yeah, she suspects something is going.
When you see something, say something.
Yes, when she
The
said-
Mengwa system, the Hakimchi system worked. It used to work. But when you disrespect your emir, when you disrespect your Mengwa, when Hakimi or village head, Begachi is nobody to you. When your attention is on politician that drives a crossroad, what do you call this big?
Rose White.
This
Toyota
Land Cruiser.
Land Cruisers. When your attention is on Land Cruiser, somebody with a bicycle, a terrorist with a bicycle, is there with a lot of ammunition and a lot of cash to do havoc.
It's true.
And it's indoctrination.
Saying the
It's been indoctrinated. It has been weaponized against the state. Okay, I mean, I'm not comfortable because are we ready?
That's the big question.
Most of those contesting for office, is it for money?
What do you have to offer?
What have you got to offer?
What is their pedigree?
Apart from being pedigree, did Sadona went to university?
Not
Tafa Balewa in the initial state. Is he not a class teacher? Sadona, was he not teacher from Katina College? Start from 1920s. Is Murtala a graduate? Did he go to University of Leeds or in Oxford University? Apart from Juku, I went to Oxford. The Babangida went to Oxford before he joined Soja. Kawan, he went after he was overthrown. Do you understand? It's not degree. Are you ready? Do you have necessary prerequisite training? Or do you have human feeling that will catapult you and propel you to do more for the people? Okay, look at the president of Brazil, Lula da Silva. Lula da Silva. It's a labor leader because his commitment to his people. Look at Allende that was overthrown by CIA. You don't understand. Look at even Castro of Cuba.
Felix Castro.
He's a medical doctor. How many medical doctors now will abandon even their beat? They're on call. They'll off their phone. Don't disturb me. The call vehicle will be there. Somebody is in critical condition. They need in hospital. You will not go. How can a woman be in labor for 4 hours?
Honestly.
Only to be evacuated back to a private clinic. Okay, we don't fail. We have failed. We failed them. We are failing our people. Huh? Worst case scenario, water no day. I would take donkeys and put barrel of water behind the donkeys and pull it into the town. Go back to the era of Jesus. Just we ba murwa mushaba. Ba mana baptisma ba. Where is that spirit? Apara bazaka gane ba. Bazaka gane ba. You have to look at Kano in 1940s, 1950. The rural Kano is so poor, abject poverty. Birnukudu in 1969, nothing to write home about. Took Garinga in Chiawane. Gidajen took in Chiawane. Any building that have a roof, it's a native authority. Gida Hakimi, the Masalachi, the Kumagida Malame, the Makarantu. The rest, it's local. Look at Wedel in 1960s. Ladi Mokoli in 1960s. Takei in 1960s. Sumaila in 1960s. Karae in 1960s. Bichi in 1960s. But you will not understand. Rapid development came during Gawan. All these roads that have been tied during Gawan. The development plan during Gawan. Rolling plan during Gawan. You have to go to the rural Kanawa, rural Hausa land to see abject poverty. But still, they are farming, growing granite
Of course.
to be collected from them because of heavy taxation and the devaluation of the currency. You are owing 2 shillings for the tax. You cannot make 2 shillings. All the farm product, it will be bought less than 2 shillings. Karabada Saura. But today, with all the money we are making, where is the impact?
Rather, we are making money and going out to borrow more.
Borrow to buy Lexus,
Borrow to buy aircraft.
borrow to go on holidays.
With some babies.
Okay.
To have fun.
With some babies. you know.
Massage your leg.
Yeah,
Massage them.
yeah.
Okay. The eyes have it.
Yes.
You know?
The eyes
The
have
eyes
it.
have it, yes. The nails have never had it, and
No, the name will never have
the
it.
nails will never have it. So the eyes will always have
Because
it.
you know it's a winner takes all. So
Winner take all.
that's what they do.
Pork barrel.
Yes.
Winner take all.
Yes.
And then the winner will one day take all. Do you know the meaning of that? Winner take all. The day the winner will take all, he alone will take all. Others will be what?
But when the president will
Do you
go to
know
the National Assembly and say you have all been elected,
Excuse me, that is a big joke taken too far. Do you know when the winner will take all? The winner will definitely take all.
Baba.
Atiku was here yesterday. Makinde was here yesterday. Do you know the implication of that? You lock their PDP secretariat. They have to find an alternative. Ambermaka PDP. Tinubu owns the PDP via Wiki.
it's too bad. It's too bad.
The political institutions have been destroyed. And Nigeria is too big. If it blew, how where will you run to? Look at when Syria blew and they run to Europe. Look at how Sudan blew. Southern Sudan blew.
Eritrea.
Eritrea blew. Somaliland,
Somaliland.
they blew.
How are they finding it easy now?
Okay, Apaya, even food to eat
It's a problem.
is a problem. Water to
Water
drink,
to drink.
where to put your head with children, and then drought is coming because the climate change is here. The cycle is have been tampered with.
Yes. It has been
Whoa.
disrupted.
Baganeba,
Akababa. It has been disrupted.
the weather pattern has changed.
Yes.
Rain was falling in Abuja 2 days ago.
You also heard that some part of La Pai too there was rain.
So what do you mean? And if you go plant anything now, it will go out and then go back and fail
To fail.
because the rain will not follow up. You see, when you are official position, when you are more interested in now Akasamu, what is in the monthly allocation, and when you begin to look at the monthly allocation, how will we permutations for monthly allocation?
We had 1-0.
No,
or
not
2
even.
zeros.
No, not even that. How do we now do it? How will I do it?
Sharing.
The sharing
What's
formula.
your priority? You prioritize the money as they come. So
Those your friends that you brought in to do contracts.
Okay.
You begin to call them to come and collect their money.
Color their money.
Are the contracts, are they relatively related to the welfare of the people?
Question.
That is the question.
That's the question, Baba. Because it's not about giving out contracts, it's about the impact of those contracts.
And thank
to
you,
the
sir.
people.
The contract, does it have relation? Like now, you want to go to the moon. Meanwhile, I have no water to drink. Apaya, you are looking at me.
Misplaced priorities. Baba.
They took light 2 a.m.
it's 2 a.m.
It's 2 a.m. They brought it for another 6. They took it by 8, 2 hours. Then they brought it by 10. Was it 11? And then they took it. You know, it is 2 hours. They will bring it for 2 hours. Spend 3 hours without it. Bring it again 2 hours and take it. They have their timetable.
That's for night.
In the night
How
and in the daytime. No,
In the daytime we always
babu.
Ba wutan
Ba
ne.
wutan ne.
An kwashi an kai ma masu kuɗi. Tunda mu
But Kai,
eh,
what is allocated to us, Apaya, if I'm in charge in Mina here, I will go to whoever is in charge of distributing fitila. Kabamu namu kokuma the dams will be taken over.
You know,
Kawai.
we are gradually coming there, Baba.
You are not coming anywhere.
We are gradually coming there.
You are coming nowhere.
See, Baba, you have to appreciate the dynamics of life. You understand?
You are coming nowhere.
This
You are
negative
coming
trajectory will not continue.
No, it will not
There
continue
must
for
be a paradigm shift.
a time will come.
Sekai.
That will make a poster, you know.
You know, I think there was this man you were talking about yesterday, and I've always also been of that opinion that the people are not really ready for the change yet. Once the people are ready for the change, you will see signs. Nobody needs to tell you. People have not suffered enough. Once people suffered enough, nobody will tell them. They will stand up. Once people suffer enough, nobody will bring 1,000 naira to you. Nobody will bring 2,000 naira to you for you to still vote him, knowing that that money is the money that you will eat that in the immediately you finish voting. Before you even leave that voting that polling unit, you've started spending that money already. Money that cannot buy you 2 mudu of rice. The atampa that they will give you rubber that you can't even use it to go to any serious occasion.
There are 2 variable factors that are actually causing this thing. Number 1 is religion. 2, our culture. We are not saying you should not respect your religion. No. We are not saying you should not respect culture. But you have to move with the dynamics of life. You understand? People, if you look at countries that fought to get their independence, where there is a bloodshed before the independence is gotten, you realize that most of this shenanigan doesn't happen in those countries. And if it happens, once they rise, you know, government will have to retract or rescind its decision. Most importantly, if it has taken anti-people's decision. Now, if you look at religion in Nigeria today, you know, Karl Marx has said religion is the opium of the masses. Whatever a politician want to get at you, want to cheat you, want to do anything to get his way, what you need to do is to get the clerics and the clergymen, to the men of God, to perpetrate his act. And by so doing, all you need to do is to appreciate the malam or the pastor. And by the time they go to their pulpit, they will stand and begin to preach sermons that will send fear of God into your mind. That says you know it's against the will of God. It's prohibited for you to raise your voice against the leader. You don't attack leader. You don't do this. Oh, they begin to quote verses of Quran and Bible to boot you down. And but when we look at it, the real thing is being twisted. It is a leader who is honest, who has the fear of God, who is ruling with the will of God, who is ruling you according to the dictates of the religion and whatever, that you don't raise your voice. But a leader who will deliberately divert resources that's meant to provide healthcare facility, schools, and whatever, and only the madam and the pastor will stand on the pulpit and begin to give you all these type of sermons that will weaken your spirit. So it's only for those who have that orientation, who have had both knowledge, religion and other sides that will now challenge. So the religion is what is being used. They will now weaken your spirit with religion.
Apaya.
Yes, sir.
I always pity you.
Why, Baba? No, I'm trying to analyze what is making.
I see your gullibility and your stupidity.
Well.
No, not to stupidity. Stupidity.
The gullibility is as cause as a religion.
Your gullibility is not religion. Your innocence, you are gullible because you are innocent. When somebody went to the shrine and begged to the little carved wood and pour libation and cut head of a chicken or a human being and pour blood on the shrine and took oath. So you think that person will have a godly feeling in him? Somebody who has submitted to a devil. Don't you know way back in 1980s, even during military period, they are saying organic cult. That anybody that they're fighting cultism in government. Check organic cult. There's cultism in government.
Yes.
There is.
Worshipping of devil in government.
There is. I think
satanic practices by politicians. You are not looking at that angle, and you are saying a politician should fear God.
No, we're not saying that. What we're saying, Baba, all this you have said, You know, Nigerians now they have their destiny in their own hands. Most important, this issue of transmission of result. Once you start protesting, the malams and the pastors will now begin to call you, said you don't protest, you know, you don't go against your leaders. That is the teaching of, you know, that is how they begin to deceive people.
How did Buhari came in? When Buhari started failing, the same Uzala group, who were his political manipulators, begin to, the same pantomime, begin to say, I hakuri deshi. When they close the border and subject people to hunger, they say, I hakuri deshi. Then he was sick. Listen to what his wife was even saying, that he was afraid that they said that I want to kill him. Okay, what did Najatu say? That Tinubu told her that they are going to kill him. Who are they? Who are they? The moment you stand at the Eagle Square or in your own palo and swear to do good to all manner of people as a president of the Federal Republic, you're already a dead body. So somebody is going to kill you does not arise. And it's not about wearing better suit, riding better armored vehicle, or riding an airplane. Sardauna was not about protecting his own life. Even one day he knew they are coming, he waited. And he told Akintola, you two go and wait. It's about the common single person in the bush, the villager in the heart. Don't you see the Kwakwara all over? Don't you see the primary school built of mud? Double round heart, could that you? Then there is a connecting palo in the center. That's how it was in the 30s and 40s. The schools were not made of concrete, they are made of earth. Laka, makarantun laka. They use what they have. And the moment you finish your primary 7, you go back and teach those that are behind you. Native authority, local education authority, discipline. Commitment. And then agriculture is the backbone. And the leader believes, I'm a leader of the people are mine. My people, my people. It has some element of commitment. Did you ever see Sardauna threatening anybody in public? Ko ya ce ƙarya ne zan karya mutum? Ka taba ji Sardauna ce zai karya mutum?
Ina, ai wannan babban magana ne.
When they set up Moffat investigation to check the Sanusi's arrogance, the late Sanusi Sarkin Kano, didn't they dig out a lot of issues? The Moffat report. Go and read the Moffat report. The Kadriya, or is it a Tijaniya person that was seen like a Awliya Allah, was so corrupt. From the Moffat report against Sunusi, and they say, okay, remove yourself from the Emirates. A lot of emirs are very corrupt, criminally corrupt. In 60s, 40s, 30s, 20s, and that's why when the white people came and said no more slavery, no more sufferdom, people celebrated. But unfortunately, is that let's be dual mandate. You don't understand. And that's why Kede people supported the colonial and the Niger company soldiers to cross River Kaduna to fight Bida. The oppression is so much. They cooperated with invading colonial forces. But their hopes are dashed. Because the dual mandate gave back the power to the emir to continue to exploit while the white man is sitting by the other side. Give me my share, you take your share. Let's share it. And no while there are no chief, they created warrant chiefs.
Too bad.
Is it too bad?
Too bad.
We're still living in the same condition of IMF and the World Bank. I will not tripping, I will not making trips to UK, trips to France. I will not try to go to America. Out of them, who did you see going to China or Russia? Did Trump go to China? Did he go to China? Did he want to go to Russia to sit down with Putin that I have no electricity, give me a nuclear power plant like that of Zaporizhia? 30,000 megawatts of power, raw power. The power is so much that you need water to cool it. So we cannot continue with this type of government system where it is about quality, government quality, government overhead bridge, ba gwamnatin asibiti ba, ba gwamnatin makarantu ba, ba gwamnatin me za a ci ba, ba gwamnatin taki da ha. Later to Bello, Musa Bello, Allah Jikanshi. What they say, what do you want? That was in 1963-64 when he came in. He said fertilizer, and they were laughing at him. That's Sarki and so fertilizer. That's what the taking war. And then they flooded Nupe land with fertilizer. And everybody grow, because the moment you introduce a variety of seed that react only to nitrogen, you are in trouble. Bakagani ba, you don't understand. You never see poverty. You never see hunger. People are, look, by 1962-63, United States is pushing food to schools under school feeding by UNICEF. The biro you are writing with is from UNICEF. The text, the paper, the writing paper, you can't afford, you have to buy an exercise book and cut it into two and give your brother half. You take half. It's 10 kobo, shilling. Who has 1 shilling? Huh? Today you see Chinese clothes all over the place. In 60s, you go to those who are selling salt. The bag of the salt, the bag where the salt has been emptied is what you take to tailor to sew shirt and knicker and short. That's your uniform. Do you know why? You can't afford shatin. Alago, you can't afford it. It's expensive. So this salt bag, this empty bag of salt you sew, when the sun begin to hit you, salt will begin to react on your body.
How do you wear it? How do you wear it?
How do I wear it?
How did you sew it today? The question is, how do they sew it first of all?
This boy, one day,
Salt bag.
I will say not you don't know any. You are comfortable with Apaya.
I'm not.
You are born into comfort. You never know poverty. You never know hunger. Did you ever drink Gary 2 times, 3 times a day? No.
Baba?
Yes. In 60s, like, we are hungry in northern Nigeria because of the system. All the food, cash food you grow, you sell it to pay tax. It's Awolowo that liberated the northern Nigeria. By the time he brought out free education, then we in the north say Yaki the Jahilchi. We didn't follow him because schools were charging 4 shillings per term. The native authority is charging 4 shillings. Why the tax? The poll tax was 2 shillings. They are charging 4 shillings. And no matter how good you are, you cannot go to college in northern Nigeria except you come from the elite family. And that's why missionary schools attracted all the characters that they attracted. And when you go in, you become a Christian because you saw the exploitation by the so-called imams and Muslims and chiefs. Huh? The grandchildren of Danfodio were criminally exploitative, and that's why a lot of our people joined Christianity, not because they want to be a Christian. Apaya, this country in the northern Nigeria in 60s, it's not somewhere that to be happy about. But again, it is the same 60s that MPC under Sadona did well by creating schools, by creating Ahmadu Bello University. It started as Ahmadu Bello College, but because he went to Ibadan University, the one only university college in Nigeria, and he saw what it was, then he came to Zaria and replicate. How many people see something in London and come back home here and replicate?
Very few of them.
You don't understand.
Those are leaders.
You cannot look. You can this banditry thing. Alawa Gurumana and Baza Iazuaba. What the soldiers are doing
In the barracks.
What are they doing? And you cannot fight all these gangsters with a hillocks.
No.
So what do you want, Apaya? Make a show. When you do,
You know, go stand up, do something for yourself.
Enough money is being.
You heard what this boy said. He has been brainwashed.
Yes.
This is what Saudi Arabia is facing. They will take script and misinterpret it. They have been brainwashed. Al Qaeda.
So,
do you agree with me?
Very much.
And know what is the solution? The solution is equity.
Justice.
If there is justice in the society, nobody will come and brainwash them. But when they see limousines, say, Kai, it's your vote. You are wretched, wretched of the ass. You are so poor.
Ew.
You are so wretched. Food in the market, you can't afford it. Go to Kaswangwari now. The meat of last night, they'll still try to bring it out.
Yes.
Why the cold room?
No lights.
Why the cold room? Make the cold room even solar powered cold rooms. Did you consider old Kamasukangwari Baje? You know the Baje tomato? You don't know anything. You are not married.
Baje.
You know Baje?
Baje
Why
tomato.
should that be Baje in the first place? Is there anybody who take it out of them and then process it and pack it and packet it? Do you pity them and say, okay, kunkwaso tomato yena rupa sobo the zafi, let me buy it off, process it and pack it, get out of and them, sell it as sachet of process it and pack it and packet it. Yeah. Do you pity them and say, okay, do you support your people? Masukifi, Kakemusu cold room, let me buy it off, process it. Did you build a cold room for those who they are buying kankara, they are buying ice blocks and keeping their fish in the under ice block as your farmer government? Did you consider buying the cold room solar power for those who selling fish? Did you buy cold room solar power for those who are slaughtering cow for the remnants of what is household? People cannot afford a kg of a cow meat. 6,000 solar power. A pensioner who collect 4,000 pension per month can he eat meat? And they have to buy for the remnants of what is household. Because already he has afford a kg of a cow meat. 6,000 solar power. These are things that who collect 4,000 pension money that you can do. Can he eat meat? And that's why they have to buy like Malaysia, the remnants, some part of Asia, they are so organized that nobody complain against government. These are things that and that's why here I will take in charge of people's needs. Some part of ordinary water, they are so organized that nobody complain against government. I told you that sharing is 2 hours. They give you like 2 hours. AEDs will take it for you. And that's why here I will take in charge of bring it for 2 hours. Yesterday, ordinary water, they are so organized. And you know the funny thing, I told you that the solar power, they give you like 2 hours. I say, take it for you. After some time, you know they can for 2 hours. Yesterday, ordinary water.
No, I'm not laughing at you. I'm not laughing at you.
I will bite you.
Okay, let's just be looking at the government that have failed to provide free and industrial society. Because this is because of all this.
I say rechargeable phone life by lifespan. The batteries in the rechargeable phone. I never need to have a lifespan.
Let's just be looking at it. You go change the battery.
Where am I buying the battery? Lagos Street.
No,
I say rechargeable phone life by lifespan. The
I better be careful of what you order for.
They give me street. Lagos Street.
Baba, you own better.
You don't see the carpet.
Be careful of what you order for. At least the break carpet. They get one man yesterday. She ordered for pork. And Baba, you own better. A picture of and she ordered for pork. When she got it, the break carpet. They get one man yesterday.
You saw street carpet.
We were celebrating the beauty nature of it as we saw. We believe we want to have something very befitting.
Our time is fast.
We were celebrating the beauty nature of it as we saw. We believe we want to have
No, we are not there on the program this morning.
our days are reducing.
No, we are not there on the program this morning.
Our days are reducing. But they say he who fight alone live to fight tomorrow. Okay. Fight one time
We say Nemi should contest for governor. The emir of Nupe said Nemi should contest for senator. Whose voice is louder, me or the emir?
talk.
4 to 5 million people listen to me every day worldwide. The data from our politicians, 4 to 5 billion people listen to me every day. Why should Tinubu involve himself determining what NAMI is supposed to be for the people? NAMI come and be honor of Niger State.
He who fights out.
I have right to say that. When did it become an offense? Then why should Tinubu say NAMI should fight? Why? Okay, he too that right.
But he must understand his position. He's a father. He's a father to
Father
all.
of all, keep quiet. That's why I continue to mourn late. He went to be that father of all. After this Balu of 1983 election that was between our Ibrahim and Abushi, the people of Bida turned their back on him. He wept and begged them in the mosque on Saturday. Kneel down and say, forgive me.
These are leaders. These are leaders. Which leader will wait for you now?
Let me tell you an incident. You know, at a time by 2001, 2002, 2001, 2008, I was jumping down and said, forgive me.
These are leaders.
Because those who believe that they shouldn't be involved in whatever they are.
Which leader will wait for you now?
Why are they trying like this? Let me tell you an incident. You know, at a time by 2001, whoever take it, and take it, 2001, somebody will take it for you. I was jumping down and said, forgive me.
These are leaders.
I will take it and let's go to whatever they are. Find it.
Which leader will wait for you now?
Why are they trying like this? Let me tell you you know, at a time by 2001, whoever takes someone and take it, in 2001, somebody will take it for you. I was jumping down and said, forgive me.
These are leaders.
I will take it and let's go to whatever they are. Find it. Why are they trying like this? Let me tell you it's not only. Whoever takes someone and take it, in 2001, somebody will take it for you. He said, but why are they trying like this? I said, they have a lot to hide. But when the time comes, they will call them to explain. They will not call me. That if you are loyal to a person, as I was loyal to you, if you say, come and sit here, sit there. Who knows that something will come out where it was? But when the time comes, I was call them to explain. They will not call me. That if you are loyal to a person, it's like you posting you to an old where there are audit section where the files are. They don't chop the money. They pack the files. Where they sit down here. But when the time comes, I was they begin to bring the file. They will not call. Begin to do how much you give that. If you are how much a person, then it's like you posting you to an old where there are audit section where the files are. They don't chop the money. They pack the files. Where they sit down here. You are giving traveling advance. You didn't return, make a return. We are writing you to make a return of that flight, or you return the money to the treasury. Next few days, they will remove you from that office. You don't understand.
I do.
So, NAMI is commissioning a mosque
And we have
this Friday, and we have to be there. And our Friday programs will emanate from NAMI. Our transmissions will be from NAMI.
Yes.
Our program will all back to NAMI.
We mount.
And like I said, it's a good, they say he who fights and runs lives to fight tomorrow. So
Exactly.
probably he's coming back to fight. Probably
Fight.
he has heeded.
Must he fight?
He has heeded your call.
Must NAMI fight? Fight who?
He has heeded your call.
Must NAMI fight?
Yes, I'm having a call from the PRO Civil Defense. I don't know whether.
Then if you have a call, go and pick the phone privately now.
All right, let's take it to our Facebook page while we read out your comments this morning. As Umar Azimi is saying that Nigerians must not be deceived by half measures and hidden clauses. Any law that leaves room for manipulation is not true reform. The so-called network failure excuse the total federal control of communication agencies and the dangerous requirement of security signatures before transmission are all clear loopholes that can be weaponized to rig elections. Democracy cannot survive on technicalities and traps. We demand full, unconditional, real-time electronic transmission of results without excuses, without backdoors. Nigerians are wiser now. We are watching. History will judge you. Thank you for that one, Umar Dazimi. Ibrahim Saleh says, a good morning, happy Wene, and happy International Day of Women and Girls in Science. He says bad leadership features poor communication, macro-management, unethical choices which confuse teams, stifle collaboration, and prioritize self-interest over community needs, evident in Nigerian governance like Niger State. Key impacts include operational, organizational, employee effect, societal, and solutions improve promote accountability training and ethical standards to empower teams, rebuild trust and foster sustainable progress. I come in peace. I'm watching you live from KCT. Thank you for that one. While we have Ali saying that then Nigerians, France is in charge of your taxes, America is in charge of your security, IMF and World Bank are in charge of your economy. The leaders are only there to gallivant, visit Nigeria occasionally to receive defectors. What then is the role of the president? Questions. Mordazim is coming back saying they are having sleepless nights as 2027 approaches with clear indicators that they stand no chance under free and fair elections. All eyes on you. Thank you for that one. Yes, hello, good morning this morning.
You people in the studio.
Yes.
I still remain Engineer Usman calling from Boso. So, the story that you played just now is touched me seriously. As you can see, the problem we have in this country, we have many graduates without work. Because the way these guys speak, you know that this guy is a graduate. So, and an Englishman said that the idle mind is a double workshop. So my encouragement or my contribution for the government, they should be look into those people that have been graduated. Let them have a work. Because without work, the mind will be telling them to do one thing the other to get money.
All right.
So that is just my contribution this morning.
All right, thank you very much for that one. The idle hand is the devil's workshop. Exactly. Muhammad Bashir is saying, good morning, Baba, and everybody. May Allah make it easy for us. While Ali says, dear Nigerians, Akpabio is a weapon fashioned against you. He has refused to give you real-time electronic transmission. He said the Senate will not be intimidated. Does National Assembly belong to him? Who is more powerful, senators or you? Hello, good morning this morning.
Good morning, Captain Dogo. Baba, good morning. Usman Abaya, good morning. I still remain Comrade Ahmed. I'm calling you from 123 quarters. You see, Baba has spoken this morning. But what I want to tell you is that the issue of Nigerian, we just have to go back to the ideas of our past leaders. I think gone are days, the way Baba said it, when Ahmadu Bello and Awolowo was leaders. Those who have the men of leadership are now rulers. So what I want to tell you in the main shell is that definitely the social amenities our politicians have been promising Nigerians and Nigerians has not been seen. So I think 2027, definitely Nigerians have suffered a lot and they have to determine their franchise for who to rule them in 2027. But nevertheless, I think a word is enough for the wise. Baba, you are a encyclopedia of general knowledge. So continue with what you are doing. We are all happy with you. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Amen. Thank you. Mozegi Ismaili saying, good morning, People's Radio. Baba Badegi, I greet you specially. Ordinary user of value said no network for his village. 5 is using mobile app in his village. Nigeria, we LD. Thank you. Issa Simon says, I think bag will mean well for the states. Let us be patient. On election, electronic transfer will bring sanity to the system. All right. Dada Bala Zuru says insecurity in Niger State has become a deeply troubling issue that causes fear among ordinary citizens. A state once known as one of the most peaceful in the country is now facing painful and disturbing levels of violence and unrest. This situation calls for urgent action, sincere leadership, and collective action to restore peace. Thank you for that one. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Baba, my name is Ambassador Gebu the Challenger. Adevamo from Tudum Fulani City.
All right.
Hi. This issue of lack of job employment for our graduates and for the youth is a very sympathetic issue and is also worrisome. I have an advice for the federal and state government. Please, they should cut their cost of governance. It's too much. Look at the convoys. Look at what they are spending. They should cut that cost and please, they should upgrade Ajaku upgrade our textile industry in Kaduna. They should upgrade our Badegi rice mill, and they should upgrade our flour mill in Zone C. If they should do that, a lot of graduates and secondarians will be able to get jobs. So please, I am challenging both the federal and state government, most especially the state government here, Niger. They should make a collaboration with the federal government and upgrade Badegi rice mill. Will feed Nigeria and will have assets on ground. And they should upgrade our flour mill. Thanks for your patience.
All right, thank you. And back to the Facebook Live page, as we have Ibrahim Saleh saying on climate change driven by human activities like fossil fuel burning causes rising global temperatures and shifting weather patterns as it affects our span environmental, human, and economic realms. Our environmental impacts include heat waves, droughts, floods, sea level rise, intensifying, melting glaciers, and harming ecosystems like the coral reefs. Biodiversity loss accelerates as species struggles to adapt. Human health, extreme weather increases heat-related deaths, malnutrition, and diseases, potentially causing 250,000 extra annual deaths by 2050. Food and water scarcity heighten vulnerabilities in vulnerable regions. Economic toll disasters from 1995 to 2024 killed over 832,000 and incurred massive losses, straining economies and infrastructure. In 2026, record warmth demands urgent adaptation. God help my country. Amen. Hello, good morning this morning.
Good morning, Katungu. Nakwanonku.
Hello.
Yes, if not for Gaskiya, doesn't remember why I'm going to come politicians. Yes, I come worshiping devil. We all know. Looking at things and the Abubakar Parua, yeah, there I can say as a leader. Mazaka Jake Mr. Jajiva, Amalaka Jurun one biki because they can as well. Yeah, there you can a kilometer make a soon cast one summer run shakai. Ana faɗa mata da miji nebo amma kullum wai ka kwashi jiki ka ce wai kai musulmi ne ka je wai Saudiya wai kana wannan in ba devil ba ko masu worshiping devil ba me ne wannan Allah ya kiyaye.
Okay. And back to the Facebook page, Bala Benu Etuge says, good morning, Baba Badegi, Mr. Osman Apaya, Mr. Ebile Oji, and listeners. Wike seems to be the single most powerful individual in Nigerian politics today. The president has allowed Wike to wield much power. Wike spends whatever FCT, IRS, and other generating agencies of the FCT and also gets huge federal allocation. I am happy that his end is near. PDP is going down. We cannot join APC. The game has always been for him to scatter PDP. The game is getting more interesting. Thank you, watching you live from Abuja. Thank you for that one. Okay, let's pick our last caller. Hello, good morning this morning. Yawa. Amin.
Wato na yi wani tunani ne wanda Alhaji Shehu Badegi ya kara mashi lafiya. A gan shi dan tijo ne kuma mai daraja kuma ya dube jihar Niger da duniya ba komai ba. Ka duba wani abu wanda Ali Safa su dinan wasu sun koma ga Allah. To Allah ya ji kansu. Mun da muka rage Allah ya samu gyara. Ko ka gan dama ka tashi a jihar Niger ka je ka zo na Abuja ba ka taba zo na har abada ba. Ka tabbatar in kai Kirista ne sai an sa ka akwati in kai musulmi ne sai ka hau makara wanda ya yi da kyau ya yi da kanshi in sun gana su bar mutane ba ruwa ba komi ruwa na ne wata rana shine zai masu wanka da shi amma su tuna akwai mazan jiya wanda sun fi su asiri sun fi su auka sun fi su guro ba kuma an sa su a kasa. Na gode.
Thank you very much. On the Facebook page, you have Dada Balazuru saying, Baba, you made me remember the past. The youth of nowadays doesn't go closer to the old to get experience to safeguard their generation. They do things anyhow. May Allah let them understand. Ibrahim Amici Mohammed says, good morning, People's Radio. My super intelligent Baba Apaya and to all. A group of people are protesting for electoral reform. Another group of people are planning to protest against it. Let me borrow Baba's word this morning. Wala deal. With the clues in that statement, it's clear that there will be no electoral transmission because few days to election, national grid would collapse, our telecoms will shut down due to lack of power. In all this, people still have the yam and the knife in their hands. So if they like, let them go collect alia and Maggi with onions. Yes, thank you for that one. Abubakar Abdullahi says, Salam the People's Radio. Baba the Great, may you live long with sound health. You have said it all. Oh, Nigeria, our country. Thank you for that one. We are having, it's disappearing. The messages are disappearing. All right, thank you very much, Saidu Babaman, for that particular one right there. So I think that is the much messages we can take on our Facebook page also this morning. Okay, before thank you, Shehu Usman Gaya. Alamin Bawa says, good morning, Baba, and all in the studio. If only our government will focus on security, portable water supply, small electric power supply, and allow us to go to school. We will continue voting for them to loot as they always do, but masses is not their problem. May God brings positive change to us, Aminu Pina. Thank you very much for that one, Aminu Pina. So, Mr. Paya, Paya parting words on the program this morning.
Well, my parting word would be a call for Nigerian leaders, particularly the political leaders, to treat this issue that is on the table with care. This issue of electoral transmission of result is it's the talk of the town.
Exactly.
And even though many are saying transmission of result electronically does not guarantee you having free, fair, and credible election, but many Nigerians are now looking at it. Yes, it is a platform through which at least you can monitor it. So if the government actually wants to have, things to go well, it's not only transmission of results. They will make sure that the electoral empire, they have to, ask them to do the right thing. The security men should not intimidate people, and the court should, stand. Everybody should just do his work. Exactly. Everybody should do, so that we can, have a free, fair election, and that we can have our democracy, going to the greater height.
Exactly. All right, you heard that right from Mr. Pai, and from me to you, I want to say everybody should make sure they sit right, sit up, and open your eye and shine your eye well. And when you see something, say something. When you see new faces in your area, please do well to contact the necessary authorities, whether it is your Miangwa, whether it is your district head or anything, and let them know that we are seeing new faces in the area. We don't know these faces or where they are coming from. Very, very important. That's one right there. So to come your way again tomorrow to another outstanding edition of the program, do stay tuned to Badegi Radio 90.1 FM. As up next, it's time for the Badegi Radio Link with Mr. Usman Apaya. So stay tuned. Don't touch that dial.